Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303. Today we have a performance review and it's on these guys right here. It's the Nike Hyperdunk 2016 Low. And I must say, they really screwed up big time last year, but they totally made up for it this year because these guys are pretty damn awesome. I'm not gonna say that these are better than other shoes, but in comparison to last year's model, these are definitely much better. So let's get it started. The traction on these guys, even though they had this translucent outsole, were phenomenal. Not quite Hall of Fame level, but they still kept up on multiple courts, including different court conditions. You guys could already see right here that these aren't exactly clean. And even with the dust and everything like that, all I had to do was just wipe every once in a while and they pretty much had me covered. What I love is that there's multiple directions of coverage. So you got it linear, you got laterally, you got that little jab step right here. They killed it with the traction, dude. Seriously. Great job. Now, as far as cushion, that's where last year's model took a huge hit because they really killed it with the traction on the 2015 edition, but the cushion felt like ass. These guys feel like ass too, but more like a Kardashian ass, which is an ass that I could get down with. Last year's was kind of like flat white girl ass, you know, it's kind of like, So yeah, if you're wondering what kind of ass it is, you know, Kardashian versus what flat white girl, you can take your pick. But basically what we've got here is a Phylon midsole along with heel and forefoot Zoom Air. It's not crazy thick Zoom Air, but it's not crazy thin. And the thing that makes these guys plush is two things. One, the Phylon that they use doesn't feel like a brick. And that's the most important thing when it comes to cushion and Zoom Air. It really comes down to how it's implemented with the foam. If the foam is ass, then the cushion's gonna suck. If the foam is good, then having Zoom Air units in there just kind of like enhances the whole experience. And that's what this guy is right here. Now the second thing is that they cored out these guys right here so you could see the space where the Zoom and basically the outsole kind of sits. It's a few millimeters thick both in the front and the back. So when you're putting pressure down on the shoe, it kind of bows or compresses inward, so you're getting just a lot more absorption and impact absorption on that end. And then the Zoom does what it does, which is kind of compress then deflect the energy so you feel that spring or that bounce back. Again, the 2015 edition didn't do that. Those ones were horrible. These guys completely fixed it. This is Zoom Air done right. It's not full length like the Flyknit version, but it feels great nonetheless. Now the materials I actually like. I liked them on last year's model as well, but this one I like totally dig. And I'm not even a fan of fuse, but this implementation of it wasn't bad. It's a synthetic, but it's really soft and pliable. And on top of the fuse, they have this screen mesh right here. So it's lightweight, but it's also fairly durable. So even if you're getting stepped on and things like that, you're pretty much gonna be covered. It didn't rip or tear or anything like that, which I like. And then this little area right here, I just think looks cool. It also has a function. It's for protection and for toe drags, and that's pretty much it. I can't complain. They're not my favorite materials, but they work and they work really well. Now as far as their fit, the Flyknit version fits a little bit long and a little bit wide, so I assumed the same for these guys. However, that's not really the case. They are a slight bit wide, but lengthwise they do fit true to size. I went down half a size and I was unhappy with the way that they fit. Played in them anyways, and I really did wish throughout the whole process that I had gotten my regular true size. Wide footers might be good going true to size because of this, so they may be wide foot friendly. The Flyknit ones for sure, but these guys right here, if you have a narrow foot or like a slightly slender foot, going true to size you might have a little bit of dead space widthwise, but lengthwise you'll be good. As far as lockdown is concerned, they were pretty much on point, partially due to the fact that they were a little snug on me, but while wearing them I could tell that even with a true to size fit that they would be equally as good. The lacing structure was really nice, really comfortable as well. Even with this open exposed area, I didn't lack any lockdown, which was pretty dope. And then the heel area right here just fits like a glove. I loved it. I legitimately have zero complaints with the way that they fit, other than the fact that I messed up on grabbing my incorrect size. As far as support, everything that we just talked about wraps it all up into the support. The materials are supportive while being lightweight, which is great. The fit and lockdown do its job as well. The base is wide, it's flat, it's a built-in kind of outrigger. The midsole and tooling go away from the foot, so basically you're cradled within that, and I think it's great. This is my favorite type of midsole setup. It gets you low to the ground, but it allows you to kind of like move and sway with sloppy footwork, which you shouldn't have, but you know, let's face it, we're not perfect. And so with that, you're getting a lot of coverage on that lateral end, which I dig. And then the extended and exaggerated midsole right here also keeps the foot in the footbed, which is awesome. It just kind of helps reinforce what the heel counter is already doing. So overall, the design on these guys here is pretty much perfect, not just for me, but for all positions as well. So whether you're a guard or you're a big guy, you're probably gonna like these. And that'll pretty much take care of it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. Let me know what you guys think. Have you bought a pair of these? If not, were you planning on it? I know that the Hyperdunk is a very popular model for teams and schools, and while we're not quite in that time frame yet, you might be soon. So let me know if you got these for your team, and if you do, let me know what you think about them. If you're interested in anything else, including their weight, their price, their scores, all that stuff, all you gotta do is head over to WearTesters.com. Direct link is gonna be in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, guys, have a good one. Inside there's leather outside. Some of it you can see is what they call like a vac tech, so it's kind of like embossed or debossed, I don't know which one, I always forget. And they kind of stamp in the logos, which I think is really slick. They've removed a lot of the tech branding, even though the tech is still in there. This is a charged midsole. And then the insole that they use is a micro G insole, which is cool. Like I said, all the inside is all. Did a WearTesters Trash Talk live with me and Jaron, and then we also had a bunch of random just supporters guest on the show on accident, which was funny. So if you want to check that out, check the link in the description box. It's over on Jaron's channel. But back to the shoes. So these guys feature a woven upper, performance woven, and it feels great. There's nothing backing it back there, so you're getting a